All right, and welcome in. I'm John Clement, alongside my good friend George Stockberger. We will be bringing you tonight's action. We don't want to waste too much time. We've got an extra long Coach's Corner for here tonight, so we'll get right into that in just a moment. We want to remind you, if your field isn't game day ready, call Miller's Mowing 607-302-8226. Tonight's pitching matchup going to be a good one as Alex Bardo for the Elmira Pioneers will take on Zach Crane from the Geneva Red Wings. Lots coming up. We're going to head over to Coach's Corner live on Mixler.com. Stay tuned as we'll be right back. All right. Well, with that, we are back, and George live alongside me now. How you doing tonight, George?
Not too bad. Again, it's as I turn my microphone on.
That would be important.
That would have been a good idea to do. Again, it's another perfect day here at Dunfield. We got fireworks tonight.
For sure. A lot of great things going on downstairs.
Yeah, the Pios are on a roll. We got live music. Everything's good.
And pretty good live music, if I do say so myself. Take Two live at Historic Dunfield as well at Dandy Mini Marts. Well, now all downstairs, and hemp something. There's a hemp medical facility downstairs showing off some of the new CBD products. So interesting to see down on the concourse.
Yeah.
As now your Elmira Pioneers get set for a pretty big game here against the Geneva Red Wings. The Red Wings going to turn things out here, trying to secure their second spot in the playoffs. The Pioneers obviously hanging on by a thread here, George, as the loss to Watertown last night was certainly detrimental. The Pioneers are literally half a game from sliding into third and half a game from sliding out of the playoff picture entirely.
Yeah, the entire thing's literally coming down to the wire for the Pios. They got only a handful of games left, and I guess it's good. A lot of those games got to be at home. They got one more road game this year. And again, that doubleheader last week, sweeping the doubleheader, was really big in staying in this playoff race. And again, this is a Geneva team that's held Elmira really well all year. They've beaten them 8 times, but thankfully for the Pioneers, they've won 2 of their last times. Again, they're 3-8 against Geneva this year. They've won their last 2 against them. And that 11-1 win back on the 21st was a huge one for the Pios.
It certainly was, and it's a game where everybody got a hit. I mean, it just seemed like nobody could do any wrong. And, you do it up there in Geneva. That is perhaps even more impressive, as they just continue to struggle on the road. They're 500 at home, which is exactly where you want to be. But, when you lose on the road as much as the Pioneers have this year, it certainly takes a toll.
Absolutely. Again, there's been in these leagues, riding on those hot buses. I mean, you know better than anyone, going to all these road games, staying in the hotels with the late night rides back on those buses where everyone's just hot and tired and they just want to be in their own beds. It's tough. So thankfully, we talked about all these games are going to be at home. That should definitely help them sleep in their own beds, being in their own facilities.
It should. Now, again, the one detriment to that is they played so much on the road. A lot of games on the road. The reason they're at home so much is they played so much on the road. Now, a big thing, too, tonight, the teams right around them in the playoff, Watertown is in Adirondack tonight. So that's going to be an absolutely vital game that the Pioneers will no doubt paying close attention to. I'm kind of glad we don't have an out-of-town scoreboard anywhere around the ballpark, or it makes it kind of distracting. But the Pioneers, really in this spot, they hold the 4th spot in the West Division. They control their destiny. You win out the rest of this season, the only day you don't play is Monday. You're going to have a really good shot, I would say almost extremely good shot at keeping at least the 4th spot, which again would come with a matchup with Utica. So, being in control of your own destiny, that's where you want to be if you're an Elmira Pioneer right now.
And it's so close when you look standing in Utica and Geneva sitting at the top right now. And then you got a 3-team race for those last 2 spots. We're talking about Adirondack, 10.5 games out. Elmira at 11 and Watertown at 11.5. So really close as we come down to the wire.
For sure. We're going to step aside for the national anthem here. We'll be right back here on Mixlr.com.